Welcome to Reading Success Plus. I am Ann Cloth, co-founder.
Lawrence Cloth, co-founder.
Here at Reading Success Plus, we offer a wide range of tutoring options and services for both adults and children. In the tutoring options, we offer reading and spelling, we offer writing and grammar, and the fundamentals of math. In our services options, we offer professional learning experiences. What is dyslexia? How does it affect an individual? And how can they be helped? We also offer coaching for both families and adults and children. We'll work with psychologists, schools, teachers, parents, corporations who would like to know more about dyslexia. That is what we specialize in here, though of course we can help all students who struggle. We started Reading Success Plus together as a team back a little over 5 years ago, where Lawrence decided that he just didn't want other students to struggle like he did.
One of the cool things was when we started, I remember thinking, I was younger, but I thought it was so cool because LG is a guy tutor, and that was the first one I've ever seen, because growing up I always had just women tutors, middle-aged women just tutoring me, and then for once it was this young guy who actually could relate to, because he went through the same stuff that we all have to go through.
At school they would do I had groups of 5 and stuff. I wasn't as bad as some people in my classes, so she would be focusing just on them, but I was still pretty bad at reading and writing. When I got here, it's just straight on you.
It's been wonderful. And from a mom standpoint of juggling all these kids, and one of their successes is sports. They have been, season after season, so good about working with our schedules. That's been such, from a parent point of view, wonderful.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have homework and stuff and be oh gosh, Mom, I can't do this. I don't have much time because I play a lot of sports. And so this was just fit right in. We don't really have homework, it's just you do here for an hour, and you do sight words or spelling rules and stuff.
They really tailor the program to each individual needs. And they showed us that with our kids, because both our kids had a different challenge in reading and a different challenge in writing, and they both have complete different structures set up for them. And I found that to be very fascinating, because any other places we went to, it was the same structure, and it was just putting each kid at their pace, where Reading Success Plus really takes the time to evaluate your kid and see what each individual kid really needs.
I wish that my Eva could get even 1/10 of what they're getting here at her school. But unfortunately, she can't get it at her school. There's so many kids and not enough teachers and helpers. And there's not anybody to make sure she's learning. And in here, they make sure she learns or they don't move forward. They keep at it until she knows 100% what she's talking about, until they go to the next step. This is the only way I know that Eva would learn to read. She won't learn to read at school because it's more she's on her own. And it's not the teacher's fault, because you have 22 students to a teacher,
And I am a school teacher, so I knew the reading issues. Now, according to IEPs, 504s, they always put a reading difficulty. Did I know it was a decoding issue and could plug it into dyslexia? Yes. Is that always the word that they used on terms and on their, formal papers? No. So by that point, when even Reading Success Plus came, I already had 3 kids that had IEPs. And I could tell, even by the time they were in kindergarten and first grade, the lack of rhyming abilities, the reversals of B's and D's, I knew where we were headed. And I knew that their cognitive ability played a big part in where they were going to fall out and how school was going to go and who could mask it and who was going to struggle more. I was really drowning in just that I had so many of them. And then I had some at the high school level, middle school level, and the elementary level. And so that's where they really came in, that they could work with us as a family.
I think it was absolutely critical to get some kind of support or help for my son. And 3rd grade was probably almost too late for that, but it's probably when most parents can see something going on. That seems to be the year that kind of, clues you into something at that reading level. But you know, I'm absolutely sure you have to do something outside of just the regular trying to sit with your student and work with the school, whether it's public or private. You know, I think the sooner you can engage some kind of formal, you know, tutoring plan for a dyslexic child, the better. And Reading Success Plus certainly has been very critical.
Eva's tutor is perfect for her. They matched up the one tutor with the most patience for her. My daughter doesn't do well to people just standing in front of her telling her what to do and expecting her to do it. Her tutor, they matched with her. It's like they clicked so well. She knows how to talk to Eva, so Eva understands what she needs. You know, it's almost like they have their own language themselves, so that Eva can understand her in the way she can't understand most adults. So I knew after seeing that with Barb that it's something special that I can't take away from Eva.
My kids are super happy. They feel so much more confident. I'm so happy that they feel so confident, and Reading Success Plus really gave that to them. And they are excited to come in. They're excited to see their tutors. They're excited to tell them, you know, how well they did and what they did. And even when they do have work from them, they look forward to doing it. And it's been so rewarding feeling after so long trying to find a place that we found a place that they feel comfortable and confident and want to go and receive this help, and they don't make it feel like it's really help. Like they interact with them really well.
He enjoys school. His levels as far as reading have increased beyond beyond our expectations. He can advocate for himself, and most importantly, he got his self-confidence back. There's no more of the negative self-talk that maybe we heard in third grade, which, you know, breaks your heart as a parent to hear your third grader saying, "I'm stupid," when you know they're, you know, that's not the case at all. But to hear him, you know, just, you know, put himself back out there, and he's happy, and he's no longer terrified to read in class, in front of the class, where back then he would put his head down on the table and almost try to hide from the teacher when she was trying to select someone to read from the textbook in front of the class. He would just be absolutely miserable thinking that he would have to struggle or stumble with his words in front of his peers. So now I feel like he's even maybe beyond his level, and in fact we know he is on his standardized testing for whatever reason, how much weight you put on the testing.
He's above grade level.
He's above his grade
maybe
level,
by a few levels.
And
enjoys reading.
But if you can come here, if it's a possibility, then it's money well invested, because your daughter will be so happy. She'll be so proud of herself. You know, she sees pride in herself when she reads. She leaves here walking like she's on top of the world, you know, just because she's like, I did this on my own, you know. It's nice. It's good for her confidence, you know. Little girls need that.
Connect with us to see how we can best help you become our next success story.